So dude was on
I've died 112 times.
Kush, are you steam throwing through, or are you having to like fight through the mobs? How's it going?
No, I'm pretty steaming along pretty easily right now. I'm still at the beginning to the through, so it's not like. But yeah, I'm beating shit down. I'm turning shit.
You still using that same character you started with, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't recognize the character name because it was either a new one or something. I don't know. I just didn't recognize it.
Hmm.
Like my character just says Ranger or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or no, it says Deadeye, or when you get an ascendancy, you know it changes it.
Ranger. Mr. Ranger, man.
Bro, I hate this low level stuff, I ain't gonna lie. Like I can't wait to be back to level like 100 or at least level 70. That's when I was really just mopping through stuff.
I can't help but wait.
But I feel like I'm gonna waste a lot less this round. Especially like upgrading my own items and stuff. Like stuff I buy at the shop, I'll be able to make sure it's the right go and not just or I'll be able to sell the good stuff. I probably missed on so much stuff last season to sell it. God tier items.
Thing right now. But I'm gonna drop you a couple. I said scarcity is definitely a thing right now, but I'm gonna drop you a couple things in the build to like that.
Yeah, when you run through after you run through so far and it still gives you like lower level stuff, it's nothing. Like I remember when I got to like level 60, I probably had 40 level 3 skill gems, you know? Like I can't even use the level 3 skill gem yet, but like boy oh boy, when I can, my build's gonna be just nutty. Right now it's just I'm so slow. I don't know. I'm progressing with the game as it would want me to, honestly. Even though I want to break shit. Because, like, I don't have, obviously I don't have 100 or 200 and something spirit, right? So, like, can't even just auto build, like, or auto kill shit. I have to actually click everything. Some of the bosses, they're kind of tanky. I don't have that cast on crit or that cast on shock yet, so I'm not able to stack damage against them yet, so I'm just having to peel them down. But as long as I stay off of them, every one of them has been pretty easy. A couple of them got me a couple times. I had to fight one of them twice, but then I went back and looked, and they're the highest level available boss, and I have other lower bosses available yet, so I'm like, well, maybe I'm just skipping ahead and I shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's what you fighting person.
Like I'm fighting a level 22 boss and there's a level 16 boss available on the, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, let me go fight these niggas real quick. Even at the, did you guys go through the Sekima and get your ascendancy, or because I died?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, so I gotta go back.
I carried Andy through both his.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to fighting that thing and I got distracted and it started peeling my honor down, and then I just like kind of was super distracted and it got me. The things kept falling from the skillings. My damage wasn't damaging him. I was like, I gotta fight this dude for like 20 fucking straight minutes, man. Like that's not what I want to do.
Yeah, I did the probably the second was for him. Then I did the Temple of Chaos after that. Twice. One for me, he died like 9 seconds before I killed the boss, and then it happened like 4 more times, but we did it like 10 more times. He was so frustrated. He was so funny. I'm like, bro. Calm down. I'm 4 level, or I'm like 6 levels higher than you, and that shit. Yeah, that shit definitely matters, you know. A couple levels. So I realized about Necto nigga. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fighting you as hard as possible. But
Yeah, when you it is harder, honestly, when you have more people in there anyway. So
getting him at lower levels is just, you know, like really just being pretty damn real fast. You get him at like level, I think like 41.
Here's the story.
I'll tell you now.
I will tell you a tale.
So what'd you say? You gonna put something in the guild chest? What you got in there?
Put you some two sport gems.
Ooh, I can use that. Yeah, yes. But I'm not high enough level yet. But the day that I get old enough, boy, I will be ready to just jump out of the tree, won't I? Which ones do I want? Primal Armament, probably. Wait, what is this? Hold on, what did I just click on? That's what I wanted. Ooh. I still can't get mobility because I need a level 3, but you know what I'm saying? I get it.
It's funny, I gave Andy his chest piece and another, and I think another, either one other, maybe his chest piece. But he gave me my weapon, and I didn't even remember, and he didn't even remember. He's like, bro, this, or he was like, yeah, I found this chest piece in the guild chest. I was like, where the fuck this come from? He's like, I remember you put that in there. Like, cause I told him there's one in there. I sent him a picture of one and asked him if he was interested, and he looked at it and he was like, no, I'm not interested. And he looked in there and there's another one that granted 100 spirit, and he was like, holy shit. And he's been wearing that ever since. And he put this two-handed, and it's funny because he put a two-handed mace. He's like, I put two-handed mace in a guild chest, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. And he's like, I'm like, bro, why the fuck do I care about a two-handed mace? I'm going swordsman board. He's like, because the skill, you know, that lets you use a two-hander as a one-hander. And I'm like, yeah, but that shit has a stupid requirement, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it turns out I do like it. And it turns out the weapon he put in there was literally perfect. Like, this fucking club is disgusting. I've been rocking it, like, basically since the beginning of the game, and I'm in Act 2, or I'm in Cruel right now with it, still beating shit, nigga. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I think that there's a couple uniques that you can get early in the game that are broken, but a lot of the uniques are just real specific, and most of them are trash. But there are a few that you can get that I don't know.
You see this motherfucking amulet? Did you see that in the guild or in the tab that I shared? The amulet that I got from the damn vendor?
It's been a while. I don't remember specifically.
So I bought the fucking
Need something, no need to
amulet
rush.
from a vendor, and it had 15 spirit on it. And then I hit it with the Exalt board, and it got 37 more spirit on it. Yeah, it was 15 plus 37 plus 6 of strength plus 6 lightning resistance and plus 17% mana regeneration rate. This fucking amulet is disgusting, crap. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, what? How did I get this from the, you know?
Yeah.
Cool, let's go.
RNG be with you, my boy.
A wise choice.
Like, been wearing that since the beginning. It is about time for me to upgrade my mace though, but it's just so good, and I just finally got to sacrifice.
Plus 30 spirit.
And I haven't even fully quality yet.
I need that. 7 pounds. 2 of them for that. I think it might be.
I got a couple steaks marinating. Okay.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, no, I'll spend that though. I will.
Please, sir.
Alrighty. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do this because I'm kind of lazy, you know. But I was thinking, you know, because I got her the steak. We'll make her the steak, you know, for our anniversary and stuff, the anniversary dinner. And I got the potato. I was going to basically bake the potato and pour out the inside, you know, take the then mash it, turn it into mashed potatoes, like kind of just keep the shell, and then you deep fry the shell for just like, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. And then you put the mashed potatoes back in it, and cheese and stuff on top.
That sounds good. I can't see a person being, you know, any way about that. You guys got an Instapot?
No, what's that?
Huh?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, brother. So as many kids as you guys have, and you know what I mean, like an Instapot would be so perfect for you guys. Like, so Instapot's a pressure cooker, an electric pressure cooker, but I use it to make mashed potatoes or any type of potatoes in it, really, because of how fast it can make a baked potato. Like,
I'm about to think with the lid and you lock it, like it's like.
yeah, it's pressure cooker, yeah. But like it's so if you're cooking baked potatoes, right? Like, you know, you got to cook them bitches like an hour ahead of everything else type shit. Well, if you're cooking mashed potatoes, you still got to have a whole burner to boil them and this, that, and other. But I'm saying the Instapot is always the go-to for either making a bunch of rice or noodles, or, you know, when you need your stove, you know, or your oven specifically for something, or a different temperature or whatever, or I don't know. But potatoes are always in my Instapot. I never cook them bitches anywhere else, unless I make like tater tots, obviously. Put them in the air fryer.
Nigga, it's been a very long time since I made a whole potato. Generally,
That's what I'm saying. When you have a lot of kids, though, potatoes are like one of those dishes that helps, you know, feed them. Like, it puts to the gut, you know, like mashed potatoes every day only cost $2. $2 to feed, you know, 6 people type, you know. Put some cheese in it, put some garlic in it, you know. When I grew up at Ethel's house, we had potatoes every night, one way or the other. Like, it was either scalloped potatoes that were fried, or mashed potatoes, or, you know, everybody would have a baked potato. But like, that was always one of our main like side dishes. Cause like meatloaf and mashed potatoes, come on, bro. I'm getting hungry right now. But yeah, Instapot, man, that would be a good item to get her for your anniversary, honestly, and use it for her. Like, so she's not just expected to use it herself type shit, but like...
that's what I think it is. I think we already got one.
Oh, well then you're in there, bro.
I just don't be using it, nigga.
Obviously.
It's not my cooking method.
So I'm trying to tell you, you gotta get you hip.
Take this.
prepare yourself.
Inventory day.
Oh, you ain't gotta go to work tomorrow? Oh, snap. That's kind of broken, honestly. The happiest thing I have with the update so far is that it now lets me map my mouse keys, my side mouse keys. So having, you know, 4 attacks at my fingertips is so much better now. Like, I am pleasantly happy about that.
Yeah. If I were to play WSAD, that would be, I mean, that would be a reason for me to want to go back to WSAD. That's probably what made it that much easier to go to, you know, control it, because you couldn't do that, you know. I definitely love having all my skills, you know. Ain't standard. You do click or you WSAD?
Oh, I WSAD. Huh?
Wild death.
Wild? I can't hear you.
I said wild death.
Oh, Wazda. Yeah.
His name is Abigail. Or a person. Should I say? I was working today, and this girl was inspecting. We had this new black chick, but she was inspecting the line, and they needed to know her name to put in the computer. And the Spanish girl didn't speak in English, so she asked me to ask her. And I was like, "What's your name?" And she was like, "Antoinette." And I'm just like, I mean, it's not just funny. It's just weird hearing that name from a fucking, you know, like 19-year-old. Like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, you ain't never seen no baby named Antoinette. What?
Yeah. That's
First 19-year-old you've seen too.
antiquated name I have ever in that's real old shit. You hear about that from like Marie and Antoinette, and, you know.
Yeah, that's someone's middle name as a remembrance to their great aunt, right? Like,
That's the one who's the cake. That's the only Antoinette I know, honestly. And that's what's funny is it's like, if you think the person you really could be like a white woman, it's just this 19-year-old black chick, you know. It looked like she was definitely from like the south side, you know. Like, I do like how the ghetto is randomly like from the elephant shit, you know. Beat the devil with me. No, fuck them. And of course he rolled off. Gang. Gang. Oh, jeez. I just want to fly.
Fury!
feel like they nerfed the loot so hard.
It was ever loot. I never had loot in that game. Just stuff on the ground. You pick up your phone and crash something. And you throw it.
Oh no, I gotta kill this thing first.
You just recycling. You're basically crackheads going around recycling.
Oh, this might actually be a problem. Yeah, I might have to kill this guy first this time. Last time I killed her first. But I was also able to just melt her down. Ouchies, ouchies, kill him.
I don't know how I find it in nursing it. I don't know. I get like kids roll down that face of the game, maybe they should have upped the volume and it or something, but nursing the game, I don't know. And the developer wouldn't even say anything.
You're gonna die, buddy. No, I'm not dying. You're dying. No! 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 Got him.
If I ever see another necromancer, it'll be too soon. Rather not break my back.
Tell you what, that was kind of tough, man. Them dudes were strong. That boy was strong. He didn't want to die. I didn't carry anything else here.
How strong?
That boy was strong. I had to fight for my life on that one, bro.
These?
I want a mandolin. That's what I want. Cut onions up real fine, you know, real thin.
Hello!
Trying to get my smash burgers to a certain level, just, you know, I guess.
Stay inside.
Boy.
The Wisconsin style. I got my smash burger, but I, you know, can't get the Wisconsin style ones without the mandolin, because you just can't. I tried to thin my onions down, can't do it with a knife. try to use the thing that's on the cheese grater, like the little like slice part to like use. It's supposed to be like kind of like that way. Get you real boy. For like $30. But I want to pay $30 for this app. Like that's something beautiful. So why did it tell me to come back here? What the fuck, bro? Getting off over here. Fucking circle.
Storm point. Nowhere to run.
I really like how they brought the elements of the Chaos Trial and the Sekima Trials into the actual game. Like I think was a free content for them.
dying. Fans guide you.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. What up? You already got it. Thank you, though. It's alright, you know? We all gotta start somewhere, bro.
Don't want the whole town on my.
It is good to see Finn makes fun of my collection. I think it's charming. I suppose I can let that one go.
What have we got? What would you like? You'll survive well. You know. I will keep you alive.
That is the helmet we've been looking for, buddy.
Never.
Really, we want that 35% crit hit chance helmet, but you know. That's what we do. We find this. And then we just look at a base helmet, and then we want crit chance. And then what we do. This. We'll do this. Come here, grab you. that's the one we want right here. We want the Aztecs. Aztec. Spell their own S. ATS. ATS. We want to pay the cheapest what we can get. Oh no. I clicked it too many times. Man, I think that's so dumb. But I guess I'm not trying to overload their servers either, but still, it's dumb. Oh, we're about to get our in-game kit already. Well, at least one of our quest items. That's the importance about using the shop, is when you get good items, you got to recognize what's good about them and what their value is, because people are actively looking at every level of the game for every item, so I was able to trade that emerald basically for this helmet, because I will find one for under 5 exalts. So somebody in the chat right there. Nope. So what we really want is the highest critical hit chance and dexterity. So let's do I gotta be level 28 to use that, but that's alright, I'll get there. We want to add stack group. No, we want to add. I don't know why that's right there. I wish this was down here. Do half screens are down there? There we go. Dexterity. Let's do a minimum. 20, oh, nope. Let's do a minimum 20 dexterity. So the highest we can get is 22. So what's the highest critical hit we can get? 48. Oh, wish we had that. Wish we had that. We'll probably do 41 plus 20. Oh, this is the boy. He's already got it corrupted, though. Ew. All these are corrupted. That's trash, bro. I think we might be able to get that one for 40. Oh, it's already got a socket too. He's got quality, would be great. Okay, that's okay. So I'm really digging this one. Oh, he's AFK. It's garbage. We'll try it anyway. next one, which is it's almost as good as just didn't have a socket, you know. Okay, we'll try this one. Hit the stash. Cause you know, homie definitely gonna come through. Boom. While we're waiting on him, we'll go ahead and hit the workbench. We're gonna have this for a while, so damage though immediately.
Nature's fury.
That will be greedy. Another iron there though. Maybe don't. Man, do some more lightning damage though. Oh, it only adds 1 to 10, not 1 to 20. They nerf that. Yeah, 4 to 6 fire though. Let's stack with that. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Accuracy, whatever. We're just gonna roll with that. That's all we got. That's all we got, folks. Oh, I had it right there. That was dumb. I wasted that. It's okay. Yo. Come on, Doom Hunter. Don't be like that, bro. Okay, so he don't want to come off of his. So... this one's even better. Bro, somebody coming off the goods, you hear me?
Yes.
And it was him. But every time I go do a trade, I'd be like, you know, I feel like I have the package, you know, like I got to get home before my game crashes, you know, or whatever, or something. I don't know. So I got to get 2 more levels to be able to use this. So we're about to just speed run through this game to...
We can use what?
The Asax Sight Veiled Mask. last round I had I think it was a 48% crit chance helmet, and then I had a 37% one. I gave it to Andy, but this one's a 39%. It gives me 20 dex and 15 intelligence. But this is the crit damage helmet, one of the best ones I was able to find. I got it for 1 Exalt,
Okay.
which is the same as what I paid for Andy's. The one I bought was actually like a divine, because it was literally the nicest one on the server.
Speak up.
I mean, I'm sure someone had one put up somewhere that wasn't selling it, but we don't talk to those people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I be trying to abuse the trading system, man, a little bit. I don't have a Alva yet, so like I can't even barter shit yet. Like,
Choose or do not.
it's whack.
Or nice.
But I be spending all my gold on items from the shop so I can break them back down. Like I get all the items that have quality on them or artificial orbs on them, and I break them down. Where I go? I gotta go Valley of the Titans. Yeah, because it won't let me fucking do this one. This is bullshit. I already did Titan Grotto though. I don't remember seeing that. I hate this game for that reason. Like, last season it looked a lot better. I think the map, was a little cleaner.
All that.
Fury! Light will overcome.
Yeah, we hit for that. Oh, y'all hitting too, though. Yeah, it's extra crits. Not exactly what that- oh no, I'm about to die. It's actually pretty deadly.
Yeah, totally. Totally pay out for it.
I feel like the game be trying to play with me, bro.
Okay. Just slack on Ramble Gas and the Ramble Ass books.
I feel like I'm not doing the story in the correct order or something.
30 times love, 20 times mag, 10 times vision, 80 shit. That's how
It's like I'm at the Titan Grotto thing, right? But it's like I'm not able to activate it. And even though it says activate the ancient seals, I don't know, I feel like I'm not doing the right story mission. And it's not clear. It's not clear to me, and I'm not stupid. It's like you gotta have a specific game state before you go do another game state in Act 2, which I don't like that. I didn't like that the first time around either. Yeah, y'all hold that. Oh no, I'm gonna die because of that. additional ancient seals. So is there something here that I'm supposed to do that I didn't see? Or is it a different map where I'm supposed to activate the seal? That's what I don't understand.
Thunderous shot.
Return the flag.
In my sight.
So I
And
thought
you
it was
don't
only
want
two
to.
new seals here to activate.
So if the bird food get like, you know, like a secondary gear to the point where chicken.
What are you talking about?
I said if the bird food, let's say, you know, in theory, you know, just throwing this out there. The bird food hits harder to the point where we have no chicken, you know. And, you know, like basically, would you pick up another bird or would you just only eat, like, you know, pork? Like, would you eat quail, nigga? Would you eat ostrich? Or would you eat
I mean, quail eggs are pretty good. Ostrich eggs are really good.
I think they look like they have a lot of protein in them. Super ostrich eggs.
Like if you had an omelet from like a, you know what I mean, from a restaurant, and they say, hey, we sell, you know, omelets made of it. Like that would, you know, it'd be worth trying. Now, would I main another egg? No, I think, you know, that people need to stop freaking out about shortages because of disease and start promoting more ability to get, you know, healthy food. So just get chickens if you want chickens. I live in the country, bro. Like not in the country, but like I live in an area where if I really wanted to have chickens, like I could probably have chickens at my house.
Speak up.
I don't know what the city limits are, but like, or the city ordinances are, but I know there's some people that, you know, have their own chickens, and I think
Do not wander.
ultimately, if you know, water becomes too expensive, collect rainwater. If electricity becomes too expensive, generate your own electricity. You know, like that. I'm a big fan of that, actually.
Careful story.
If you can get like geothermal heat or
Do not wander.
you know, solar on your roof, like I'd be. Those are the kind of things that cost money up front, but I think those are the secrets that a lot of people have that we're all not aware of that save them loads of money over 10 years. You know, if you never had to, like I know this one guy, he has a wood pelt stove, and he, through his bartering networking, gets free wood, you know, because he does a little bit of work for this farmer, and he might get, you know, a couple $100 to a couple $1,000 worth of free wood each year, and then that's his heating for his water and his house, right? So
It's not expensive, but you know, you buy. They were buying about a 3-month cycle, about a pallet, and
no, he's like bartering through his ability that other people have farmlands because he's a farmer, right? So, and I'm not saying I have that, obviously, but
you get your own wood chipper and start fucking grinding your own pellets.
well, you're just asking about eggs. Well, if energy gets too expensive, are you just going to sit in your house with no electricity? Of course not. You know, if eggs get too expensive, there's alternatives. You could just not eat eggs,
No,
but
bird, nigga. I'm just eating pork and fucking cow. Nigga. That was the answer.
Oh, okay.
That's for me. My big picking. So I have made the argument that chicken is there's a reason why the only bird we eat is chicken, nigga. Think of any other bird we eat. People say turkey, nigga. Fuck that. Ain't nobody eat no fucking turkey, nigga. We eat one bird, you know.
but why do we eat chickens?
We could eat pigeons. We could eat so many other birds. Nigga, you want to eat a bird? We can eat a bird any time of day. But we don't. We just eat one bird. Cause like, and there's a reason why there's an old thing where it's just like tastes like chicken. Because at the end of the day, I believe that no other bird tastes like as good as chicken. It's just gonna taste like bad chicken, you know. So why eat any other bird, you know? And if chicken was gone, then we would just have like less tasty. We would have the tastiest bird gone forever, dog. Beside that.
I'm really digging the new skill tree layout for. I'll be right back for the archer. I'm back. I got one more level to get so I can use my stack. Boom, 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 boom.
Fucker, I don't want to die.
So I didn't see on OBS where one instance would let you stream to multiple platforms. Are you aware of that?
You have the one mode, I think it's called gallery mode, where you can see like split, where you can see, you know, each one.
Each one what?
Like when you're streaming multiple things. When you go to one mode, you have to split.
No, I'm saying like in order to stream out of OBS, it like asks you to verify like links and stuff, right? So it wouldn't just be a manage something. You have to set it up first. But I don't see where, like right now, it doesn't give, like, I don't know. You said studio mode. Is that what you said? I'll start there.
No. Yeah, studio mode. I think that is it. Where am I?
It's alright. So they broke up the skill tree for archers on this one specific thing, the quivers. Used to have this one skill tree set that would give you like a bunch of quiver. Now they took it down a little bit, but then they damn near put the same exact skill tree like set like really close to it, which is an obvious just get both of them, right? But I hadn't peeped that out first.
Basically, make you invest that more heavily.
So you get 32 from one skill set, and you get 32 from another, so you get 64 total. I think before it was like 84% total, maybe. I have to go look. Oh yeah, that's right. I do have to go back and do that. But let's go to the character selection screen. I want to see something.
Knocking out of his animation. I'll save that just for you, though. Oh, fucking A. How did I survive that?
So,
Trying to smith my hammer. I got this fucking hammer Shatava build. And, oh, whoa. Fighting this rotten druid. That nigga be doing that heat seeking shit. Like, it ain't no joke.
oh,
My character has to do this in order to get my damage. I have this fucking like ability. You just pull out an anvil and you smack. You know your.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I got that. But you have to stop to do it, and so this nigga is really not gonna let you do that. You know. Like it hurt. You hurt him really bad when he does let you do it. So let me hurt you. Oh my god, I hurt so bad. And he's dead. My back is bloody. Boom, 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 boom. It's boom, boom, boom.
in a minute. Got to start cooking and finish straightening up the kitchen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I said, I'm gonna keep grinding this out. Try to catch up by like Friday.
I just been taking it slow, you know,
Yeah.
enjoying the content. I guess that's what people weren't seeing. So I wasn't trying to like literally just be a contrarian as like, you know, in that regard as much as people like trying to just go against the community as much as I do. I feel like the community is tripping like for real, for real. Like
What are they tripping
in
about?
order for it, basically everybody's like yelling at the developers, and I'm not disagreeing with like the fact that the game definitely got a lot harder and maybe some things needed nerfed, but like I feel like the people who were crying were mostly streamers because their 10 billion DPS builds got nerfed and then the game became longer, so they called it a slog, and it is, which is true, but I don't know if that's representative of whether or not a game is good or not, you know? Like, yeah, ARPGs normally zoom through, you know? They're zoomy, zippy, but this game is supposed to have meaningful combat and combos and stuff. When you got to slow the game down to a certain degree, then everybody was like, there's a whole bunch of shit that's been going on, honestly. People were memeing, you know, saying the players playing PoE 2 and the mob were playing PoE 1. Because I guess after the update, the mobs, the white mobs were so, like, the health were so high in certain situations that, like, they were just chasing players down, just fucking harassing people. And I don't know if they were unkillable as much as people just weren't having a good time with dying. They were like, oh, I died. But it's like, you're on a hardcore character. So I don't know if hardcore should be representative of the whole entire community. Like, before I go into it. Like, I do not want to, like, minimize people's grievances as much as I want to try to say that maybe if even what they're saying is true, doesn't mean the game should be nerfed as much as it probably means that like maybe they should, I don't know, have more difficulty levels maybe or something. I don't know. But a hardcore player can't tell me that I can't, you know, the boss is super hard and it's supposed to be Dark Soulsy and you're meant to die. Like you can't get mad that, you know, like, cause you were gonna kill it no matter what anyways. And you're just like, oh, I died to a bullshit, you know, telegraph. Yeah, it's tough shit. Like, that's how, like, Mario, you know, that's how, you're playing a fucking, a side-scrolling RPG, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe, I don't think all of them have the same amount of variation, like, where you can expect to just, you know, be playing Cuphead and no hit run every time. Like, if you are, then you're just good. But the niggas who play Cuphead with no hit runs aren't the same as the niggas on here. That's the whole point I was trying to say. Is like, you just want to over DPS the character or over DPS the enemies and then just supersede the mechanics, which I think the game developer was trying to engage with that. I guess is the point that I'm trying to make. Is that they're trying to engage with like maybe we change the game and make it more challenging to the point where no matter how much damage you got or this or that, that there are other ways to create levels of difficulty. And then people just, you know, and not only that, it's funny because when you watch the dev stream, all kind of stuff, and that's kind of what the, like Jonathan alluded to, but, you know, the community, like, jumped on him, and, like, the dude who did the interview was a big, you know, PoE like everybody was hating on the game. The fucking uh, the reviews started getting review bombed. It went from being mostly positive to mixed to being mostly negative for like a little bit to right back mixed to But either way, like I feel like it's just review bombing because the streamers are mad because they couldn't speed run. Like if I could just condense it down, you couldn't speed run the game in 36 hours because they slowed the game down to make it harder, and you got mad because now you can't. I guess you feel like you can't make content out of that, which I don't know if I even agree with that as much as you just want to, get to like end game faster, and I get that. I don't think that's wrong. I just think that's when we hit the point where there's two different types of players, which is like if I come home every day after work and I play this game for 2-3 hours, I don't care about trying to get to the end game in 36 hours. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Whereas if you're a streamer and your whole entire livelihood is about hitting league content as soon as possible so you can farm the thing and do that, then having your shit slowed down probably does suck, And so, I don't know. Either way, like, they made the game easier.
The Marraketh really are.
They nerfed a shit ton of, hard stuff.
I haven't really gotten anything that has been noticeably different for me. So I'm not really sure, like, what everyone's actually crying about. I'm actually confused as to what I'm supposed to do here for real. It's like it says recreate the horn of Visiteri, and then it says make the horn of your own, so I gotta go back through this shit. I already beat him. I don't want to fucking fight him again. Okay. Forward command tense. Is that what I have to go do? I get it. We'll try that.
I'm in the grave of the box with this ass again. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Harsh last death.
Fury!
I know that nigga moved, so I know that nigga. I know. Social Security number.
Should have been bobbing when he was leaving.
I just leap on the people, fucking resonating shield, and just the whole packs disappear, bro. There ain't nothing else I got to do. Boom. 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 Funny because I was supposed to break through, I was supposed to stun them, and then hit them with the, hey!
I can't believe they took Grim Feast out of the game. Like, they could have modified that, man. That was laziness on the devs' part. Like, late game, anything that you can do to make your character not die is just always just awesome.
That's the point. It's too much tactic, nigga. Too much tactic. It's free tactic.
Yeah, but once you get through the campaign, like, a lot of that stuff is way useful. Like, you don't need any of that in a campaign. This shit's too easy. I don't know who's complaining about this shit being hard. It's just not hard. I think people are just salty that they don't have, you know, the things that they had last season. Like, I think those are the same people when the game first came out, they would be, you know, one to complain about something not being enough or something not being good enough or whatever. But then, you know, that very thing could be a part of a broken mechanic later in the season. So, like, whatever's, you know, new now or different, it's not just they didn't just take stuff away, they added stuff. So there's always a broken Yu-Gi-Oh skill somewhere.
I think it's fun. It's just not fair for people to like make an argument relative to just from there. I think streamers really use their like power to like make everybody agree with one opinion. I feel like things are relative. Like if you play one character in just one class or maybe two classes, then you didn't get to try new class or new season, new things. Like I didn't play the Warrior. Maybe last season Warrior sucks. I don't know if it works such that last season. I know this shit is fun. This shit is not. It's fun. I just like it's fun. It's just free. It's the most fun I've had in this game so far. Period.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing in there.
Damn, dog. Me and her both had to, like, bang that out. Can you drop me a Denbaria, please?